This is one we've been waiting for. One fall, 30-minute time limit bout. On the left, you're looking at the former British Empire champ. He's on the right now and down on the deck at the moment. That's how fast the action's going to be. Tony Charles and his opponent, the great competitor out of Australia, Superstar Dundee. Referee Paul Morton, and boy, what a match this one should be. I got to tell you. Two real battlers in there. These guys experience and have experienced the same thing. And that is the fact that they've always given away size. They are about the same size. Dundee and Tony Charles. Charles, tremendous physical condition. Dundee always has kept himself in shape. They're working on the wrist lock. It's going to be that kind of a battle. Don't go away. You'll see one of the great ones right here. 30 minutes may not be enough for these guys. Dundee back on his feet, but Charles hanging with a wrist in there. Hooked around, takes him down, covered one, and he gets up and backs. He knew he didn't have it. What a respect for each other. This is going to be that kind of a match. Man, I'll tell you what. Call a friend, because let me tell you, you got plenty of time. Here's a couple of scrappers. Head scissors. Charles Dundee out. Back right up at it. Looking at him. This one was worth a trip from a lot farther away. I made about 100 and something miles, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people here from further than that to see Bill Dundee. Tony Charles. Beautiful. Right into a head scissors. Dundee hangs him. Keeping his shoulders loose in there. Dundee trying to hang. He's looking for an advantage on it. He's got it at the moment with the head scissors. Charles moves around. Billy trying to hold the head down. Tony Charles applying the pressure. We're 3 minutes and 15 seconds into action right at the moment. One fall, 30-minute match. Charles with the feet separated. He's ready to come up and move out of it. Billy back down, trying to hold that head in position, but Tony makes it loose. He goes with it. Could move for a Boston Crab. Could be a tough time to do it. Trying to turn him. Billy scooting on it, making it hard. He went the opposite way. Tony moving him down. And he got both feet around him and turned him. Super move. Tony almost had him moved into the Boston Crab position. But Dundee moved, hooked him with the feet, and took him over. And Tony right back up on his feet and ready to do it again. Dundee back up behind, hooks that arm, takes it. Dundee pressures to the mat. Tony biding his time. Dundee hooking the arm, trying to maybe move him for a pin position. No way he's going to get a submission. Rolls him over. Beautiful. One, and that's all, and Dundee's out. Uh-oh. What a couple of competitors you're looking at. Double leg drop. Dundee surprised him. Came in. But Tony now in position. He's watching him. He's caught. Dundee trying to move him. Taking him over. Tony resisting with those shoulders in there. Dundee trying to step over. You see the block by Charles. Beauty. Billy started to step over for the crab, and Tony blocked him, kept him out again. And once again, Dundee. Oh, all the way over. Oh, man. Are you believing it? What a move on both parts. No sooner did he have him down than Dundee was back on his feet. Leg dive. Tony Charles takes it inside. Goes underneath the leg, hooks over the arm, bars it with his own wrist, has the toe down, and Dundee trying to figure a way loose. Tony has him up tight. May not be easy. Billy starting to scoot. Tony moving up tighter to keep it on him. Oh, he's making him feel it right now. Tony now with Dundee over on his stomach. Tony with the toe hold, catches it in his body, looks for another position. He could go with a chin lock. He could move a lot of things. Takes Dundee, rolls him one, and Billy kicks out of it. Beautiful use of the legs. Tony comes up with the legs now. Right back at the ropes, and Tony walks it away. I got to give him a hand, too. Super move by two great wrestlers. Dundee going after him. Almost got him. Oh, and he's over and down. Billy went in there for that leg dive. Tony blocked him by moving on it, and Dundee kept pushing. Now it's Charles. Uses that leg to take him over and pops him down. I hate to take a minute away from this, but we're 6 minutes and 32 seconds into the match. It's a 1-fall 30. We're going to hang with it for just a few minutes. I can't leave it. Don't you stations go away. I don't think we're going to have one short 1 minute fall here, my friend. So we're probably going to take a break in the middle of it. We'll hang with it right now. Both guys fresh, and they are really going at it great. What a match. We need to hold this one in the archives, man. Knew it was going to be when I heard the pairing of Dundee and Tony Charles. Dundee taking around, comes right back up. Hooks back.
Go over here and get me out one of these tall Colorado Kool-Aids out there and drag it. Get out there and grab that paintbrush there. What do you think?
And Tony head scissors. Beautiful. Over and down. Charles with a head scissors. Got him with a flying one. Took him down on the mat. Billy trying to kick out. Now he's trying to twist and take it. Dundee headstand. Couldn't kick his way out. Moves around. Tony Charles still hanging on. Gets his head out of it. Back into the ropes. Dundee down short, and Charles up looking right at him. Oh, shook that back up hard, and Bill Dundee, Tony Charles still doing a number on each other. We're at 8 minutes and 20 seconds, and Tony with an advantage. Hooks the strength down on Dundee. Stand by at the stations. We're going to have to do it. Dundee, good move. Comes right up. One, but Tony up. And Charles catches him. Standing mud flip. Beautiful to the middle of the ring. But Billy backs away, and Tony looks at him. Oh, you think one's got it and the other one counters, and then a reverse on it. What a couple of great wrestlers. At 9 minutes into action, we're going to take time out. And we're going to be right back. Believe me, this action is going to be underway, and we'll have every second of it. But right now, let's take time out, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Well, is it what we said?
Yeah, I want to tell you. Great
Let's
match.
take a break. We'll get back to the action in a minute. Two outstanding wrestlers. Dundee goes for a leg dive. Can't get to it. Charles moves away. Right back at him. Ties up. Beautiful. With a shoulder at the waist. Waist locks him and hits him with a shoulder. Takes him down. Grabs. Stands to move to a crab. Charles. Dundee with his right hand set. Trying to block it. He's looking for that position. Moves him the other way, and now he's in crab position. Look out, but Dundee got his weight going, and Charles reverses it. Dundee clamps the legs together, and they're back up. Oh. What a pleasure. Living up to every expectation every wrestling fan who heard about this one had when they came to the Jackson Coliseum in Jackson, Tennessee. Dundee moves, hooks it around, takes it back up and bars it, presses down on the shoulder, rolls Tony on the shoulders. But look at Charles come right out of it. Oh. Move that arm up behind him before he even got a 1 count. Charles with a cover. 1. That's all. Dundee back on his feet. They keep trying. Great moves and counter moves. Back to the ropes. 11:50 in the match having passed. It's a 1-fall 30. 12 minutes past. 12 minutes past in this bout. There's a 12-minute mark, and Tony Charles gets a 2 count. Dundee took his time, rolled that right shoulder up, trying to pry out. Not easy. Count of 1, 2. That's all he can get. This time, Billy covers, gets a 1 count, and both right back on their feet. That's a thing that just continually amazes you about these guys. They'll be in trouble, pop their way out, and they're on their feet before you can move. And up. Oh, beauty. Tony nailed him. Billy turned around. First impulse was to double that fist and get ready to go at it. Caught a hold of himself. Charles caught him with a good uppercut. It was not a punch. He caught him with a forearm. Tony with a lower leg. It's legal. Drops him down. Takes the wrist back. Dundee down on the mat. We're at the 13-minute mark in action. And once again, Charles bangs him down again. He really is putting the pressure on that wrist. Dundee's got 2 options, 1 to go or let it break. Hooks him in that hammer, and he's got it barred also. Beautiful. Billy trying to figure a way out of this one. We're 13.5 minutes into action. It has been nothing but great fireballing moves all the way. Dundee and Tony Charles. To the ropes. Sunset flip. No, he missed him, and Tony tried to counter on it. 1, 2, 3, he got it. The winner, Bill Dundee. Let's have a hand for both of these great wrestlers. 13:53 Dundee.